Hello, welcome to week 9 of reacting to myself doing yoga flows. I'm a beginner. I'm trying to learn yoga in depth so that I can eventually teach it, because I think I'm an emotional person in corporate life, and I think there's something different for me out there. I'm working through becoming a good student so that I can become a good teacher. So it's the 9th week. The past 2 weeks I've done one flow, a flow with yoga with Adriene. So for the next 2 weeks, weeks 9 and 10, I'll be doing a dynamic water-like flow by Yogi Nico Marie on YouTube. I'm focusing on strength and core now, so that when I dive deeper into the yins and the restorative yogas, my body is strong and it's ready, because even those are a little bit more passive poses, the flexibility is still really important to have there. Let's get into it. Yeah, this video, also similar to the one I did with Yoga with Adriene last week, had a very long sitting down and entering the practice. And long, just, what, 2 to 4 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes even. I didn't calculate it exactly. I also noticed I'm even more out of frame than I normally are, and I thought I did a better job, so noted for next time. I'm still learning. Yeah, it's just amazing. I really appreciate when teachers do a long breathwork introduction, because you never know where a student is coming from, what mindset they're coming from, and it does take a while to really settle in and to trust the space and trust your body. I think it just starts out with some gentle side stretches. There was a lot of opening shoulder work, which I appreciated, especially I think I did this after being on the computer. So in full body circles, round and round, that always feels good. And I'm excited that I'm starting to lose a little tiny bit of shame around just moving my body. It looks silly when you're going all around and stuff, but I don't know, it's like dance or something. Yeah, side stretching and moving your body in ways that when you listen to it, it just feels so good. It has a language that you don't necessarily know, and learning that with complex trauma for sure. I got some cat-cows, classic. I see in my cat-cows that I definitely arch from the center of my back, almost right below my shoulder blades. Is it supposed to be from a little bit lower, from the bottom half of your back? I'm not sure. That might just also be where the spine, my kind of messed up spine is, and I'm not sure. My first downward dog, it looks okay. It's hard to tell because the shirt is a little baggy, but I never take the first downward dog seriously, because it's just it uses so much of your body, and so much of your body hasn't woken up yet. Some downward dogs into planks. Inhale on the downward dog, exhale. Halfway lift, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, rise, inhale all the way up, arms down, exhale. A little bit more of my body in this shot. Mountain pose, taking a couple deep breaths. If you are busy all day, just standing and breathing is really hard to do. Forward fold, halfway lift. I still want to get my shoulders back a little bit more in my halfway lift. This is me trying to figure out what the instructor's asking. Upward dog. Pedaling out another down facing dog. Yeah, fortunately I feel like I have to wear form-fitting clothes, which I don't like to do. It's because I keep fidgeting, and what's the point? The whole point is to be focused on movement, not on your clothes or your hair. Mountain pose. yeah, I just feel a lot less shame in moving my body now. I don't care if it looks performative or silly, like I am moving it where it needs to move now. I'm listening to the instructor without filtering it a little bit more. This was difficult. Lunge with windmill arms. My lunge looks really good. Yeah, they did a lot of reverse lunges, reverse triangles, reverse warriors. I definitely didn't have the flow down enough. Up dog into downward dog. Lunging on the other side. I'm good with lunges now, and I don't need to touch the floor in order to push myself up. I can just do that now, which is cool. So lunge with some windmills. I think my back leg is stretched out further. It's not as strict of a 90-degree angle as it should be in a lunge, so that's something to note for next time. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely not a lunge. There we go. Downward dog, pedal it out. I guess I feel like at this point in the practice I would have liked to have not been having to pedal out a downward dog, but you know, it's okay. Halfway lift, forward fold, ragdoll pose. Touching the floor with low effort now, pretty cool. Resembling some flexibility. I still have to get some clarity on whether or not your heels are supposed to be on the floor in downward dog. Verdict's still out for me. This is Warrior 3, I believe. So it's a Warrior 3 into a Warrior 2, I guess? I don't remember. It was a couple days ago. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm able to stand in this. I still feel it down my leg, but whatever side you're bent on, leaning on, so right now it's my left, that foot is supposed to be flat on the ground. When I started this journey, could not get that foot flat on the ground. Now I can. I have a little bit more ankle mobility, I think, which is awesome. Cobra, right? Cobra. Downward dog. Yeah, my damn hump. My neck hump is crazy. Exhale. Inhale, forward fold. Yeah. It's not a straight back, flat back, halfway lift. Good to know. Even though it feels like it is when I'm doing it, so. Back to mountain pose. Alright, Warrior 3 on the other side. Oop! Didn't make it. I don't know what this pose is called, but again, yeah, so my left foot is on the ground, my right foot's on the ground. I have the strength to move myself in between now, which is so exciting. I don't need to like crawl my hands over to the side. I can like lift them and come up. Baby cobra, child's pose. So I think now it's starting to get to the slowdown of the flow. Like Child's pose is always a nice reset or a nice checkpoint. Is this a Sphinx? This is a great, Sphinx is a great modification if you can't do up dog. Yeah, I was so confused what we were doing here. I wasn't wearing my glasses either. It's like, okay, I think I got it. I think I reversed the video. First of all, just laying down with one leg bent on your stomach is really nice too. Nice reverse pigeon. Yeah, my bent right leg is still pretty upwards. Oh, it's a result of my hip inflexibility and lower back inflexibility. But I did a lot of focus on that at the beginning, and I want to continue putting focus in there. But it's not as bad, or I'm still making progress even if I do have that. I know. I love shaking it out. I feel like that's an underrated thing to do for your body. Let's flip it around on the other side. Still trying to figure out what to do exactly. Okay, recline pigeon on the other side. That neck vein be popping. Even though this is the relaxing part. Shaking it out. Twist. That always feels good. Oh, we back already in Shavasana? Sorry, I zoned out for a second. My cat was screaming. Alright, and then a nice long Shavasana. I don't want to frame Shavasana as a reward, but as the final rest and the final moment of your practice, after you have put in the work and have used core and all that. I think this total... I speed up the yoga part of this, of the reaction, but I think the whole video is 26 minutes long. And, I think a good 10 minutes of that you can include for Shavasana and like intro breaths and Sikhasana, sitting pose, be accomplished. I'm starting to know things. Beautiful. Yeah, I say this most times, but I really try to treat now Shavasana as just a plain Shavasana corpse thing. I try not to do anything fancy with it, because I think just being on the ground and doing floor time feels really good. And if that's the last time I get to the mat for the next day or two, then at least I can return to that grounded feeling. It's a long Shavasana. It's good. I don't really move or flinch or anything. So I would say that is good progress. Okay, so this is week 9. I'll be doing this flow for the next 2 weeks. Again, every time I come out of a flow, I'm just like chilling, straight freaking chilling. And this flow was a little bit harder, a little faster paced maybe than the beginner flow that I did for the past 2 weeks. I'm here for it. I think I feel up to doing this one, and I can do it. Might not be perfect. We'll see when I play it back. Really happy and thrilled that I showed up this week. Definitely have a different mental state this week, and that's okay. Yeah, stay along for the journey.